and
I just want to mute.
I hope
I've
we're
got.
live.
It's not live. Well, let me. Let me do this. Let me go back to Mitch. Hang on a minute.
It says we're live.
Oh, now we're
Uh,
live. There we go. All right.
Hello, Donald.
I'm muted. Hey,
Oh,
what's happening, Mitch? We have anybody watching yet?
Paul was in there.
Paul?
Dwight
Hey, Paul,
Bailey's
what's
in there.
happening? Let me bring up the pop up. There we go. Paul
Eh,
Lou. Hey, Paul. Dwight, the hitman.
The
Paul.
Hitman. And if we could have a sound check, how is my sound? How is Don's sound?
Yeah, how we doing? There's Larry, large guitars. How
Hey,
we sounding
Larry.
all right? We sounding all right, guys? Loud enough?
Larry, you need to listen to this when I get into talking about it.
All
But
right.
I was gonna message you earlier, but I was just busy doing stuff. And
So 5 by 5, that means good, right? I'm
what's
out of
that?
I'm out
Yeah,
of
yeah.
practice
I
on
would think
all
so.
these.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't watched the hippie for a while, so I have to check out what's going on. All the
Yeah,
I
there's
imagine
like
he's got
three
quite a
of them.
following now. He's
There's
got
about like two other people do the same thing at
is
least.
that right?
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
I
there you
try to
go.
follow them when I
That's
can. It's just hard.
what's the saying? Something's the best form of flattery.
Imitations,
Imitation. There
imitation.
you go.
Yeah,
I couldn't think of the word.
yeah.
Dwight, I haven't looked at your Vortex video yet, but I got the notification, so I will check that out, Dwight. I thought you did the Vortex before for some reason, but when I saw the title, but I've got a new toy which we're going to highlight later,
As I do.
as does Mitch.
So I don't know how you want to do. You want to do yours first, since I'm using my
Not yet,
toy
not yet. Wait,
right
wait till we
now.
get some more
Okay,
people. So
right.
how does it? Oh, let me go back to YouTube for a
What's
second.
not? Oh, we
We
only
got
have
five.
four.
We only got five wives. Let's see if we can
I
get up to
know.
10. Let's see if we can get up to 10. Uh,
You were saying that you have you got all those views. I have one. I did an A minor jam. I got like 1,100. I never had that anything. Never had
well,
anything like
I have no idea what's going on, but the name of the video is "I'm Happy, I'm Simple, and I'm in E minor," and it's a simple tune.
Yeah, yeah,
It's just
yeah.
something I made up. But I broke. Hey, Paul, I exceeded. We're kind of like in limbo at 1300 or whatever we are at on our uh, Clearwater video. By the way, I got my Clearwater hat on.
Oh yeah.
Uh, but I got over 2,000 views on one video. It's nothing real special,
That's
But
really good.
for some reason, YouTube keeps recommending me, and but the thing is I think a lot of people are clicking it on to see what it is, and then they hear it's just music because I don't talk in the beginning like I used like a lot of my videos.
Right.
I chatter for a minute, but so the viewing time's 52 seconds.
I use
It's a
hashtags.
3 minute. And I didn't put a hash. I haven't figured that out yet. I probably won't. There's the Falcro. What's happening, Falcro, dude? And Mike as himself.
Hello,
Howdy,
everybody.
Joe. Rick
Who?
Hefner. Rick snuck in there. Hey, Rick, I missed
Hello,
you.
my buddy Rick.
Yeah,
Rick and Larry or Lars Guitars.
Rick, you're the guy. You had the Les Paul had problems with it, and then kept it. The Hack Man, Guitar Hack. What's happening there? Quentin effing James has joined the chat. so,
Quitting and Guitar Hack.
so, all
Buddies,
right.
my buddies,
All right, we
buddies.
got most of the regulars that count as it. So
Yeah.
go ahead and tell us what you got, Mitch.
I well, I ordered a I get a little extra money here. I cut my neighbor's grass. She gives me a couple of bucks. Anyway, so I wanted to get some. Yeah, it wasn't much. And I have so many cameras, right? Why not get another one, right? And I wanted a Logitech Brio. They retail for around 200. And last year, a couple years ago, during the pandemic, when the price gouging was going, it was going well over $200.
It's a
Anyway,
Logitech 3.0.
Brio, BRIO,
Brio,
webcam.
Brio.
It's a
Oh, okay.
4K webcam, which I
Okay,
wouldn't use the 4K in here.
gotcha.
But anyway, so I had it on sale for 130. So I ordered it when I ordered Thursday, and it came today. And I'm
Really?
on it now.
Oh,
I'm
cool.
on
So
it now.
and the lights are fine. No flickering. I
No,
don't.
but I had flickering when I had my lights in the ceiling. They're LED,
Oh,
but
oh.
I have those tripod LED lights that go into your USB. I have them on. It's fine that way. I'm going to try to, I got some 3.0 ports in the back. I will see if any of those will solid, but I couldn't reach it today. So,
Well, you look very professional with your microphone hanging there
yeah,
in front of you.
yeah.
Like,
And,
very cool.
and I've been doing stuff with GarageBand, right? I mean, sorry, not GarageBand, Logic Pro.
Logic Pro.
And so I'm starting to get it, but I haven't messed around too much with Final Cut Pro. I have that. They have these 90-day demos, right? Anyway,
For us stupid people like me, Logic Pro versus what Pro?
Logic Pro
Final.
is a music editor. It's like Reaper, like
But
but
that's not. Is that an Apple thing?
it's only Apple. Yep, it's
Okay.
only Apple.
The
And then
Logic
Final Cut
Pro
Pro.
and Final Cut is the ultimate.
No, Final Cut Pro is a video editor. They're two different things, but they're both
Oh,
Apple. They're
okay.
both only Apple.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I was having crashes. I was using Final Cut Pro earlier. I get it in December, and I would have some crashes. And once in a while, it would work right. Daniel Horsley, how you doing, man?
Hey,
Hope you're doing well. Anyway, I was having crashes left and right, man. So I was on it like yesterday and today, and man, I don't know what I'm doing. I almost always record out of OBS, right? And I export as MP4.
Right.
Anyway, so what I did was I got a hold of Apple support and I made an appointment, and they called me up. I mean, right on 12 o'clock. They called me right on the dime.
It's impressive that they called.
It is very, very impressive, right? And a few times I had to call them. And so he told me there's issues with Logitech cameras and OBS and your export, using an MP4. So what he did was he logged in my computer. He goes, convert it to a .mov. You can just write it on it when you're in the Mac. You just right click it. There's a thing to render to a different format. So I did it in MOV files, and I've been editing all day today. Not one crash.
That's
and
cool.
So it's just really fun.
Is Apple like anything at all like Microsoft?
It looks it's similar.
Overall, I mean, with all the different things that we tend to do.
You would get a little confused about it because how you close out a program, it's on the right hand corner. Well, there, Apple's on the left, top left. Okay. And usually in their file menu is detached from, like, you'll have a window open, it won't only be open all the way, but the file and save, it's on the top. They do little things different, but it's I don't know. I like it. I like learning new things, and it's like Apple. I mean, Linux. The Mac is like Linux. If anybody's ever messed around with Linux, it's based off of Unix, and so I'm kind of used to it in that perspective. But still, I got to look up a lot of stuff, and if I don't do it in a while, you forget how to do it. But when I got when I got Final Cut Pro straight out today, I've been editing, left and right for like hours today.
That's cool.
It's not one crash, and I can still export it as MP4, and it's fun.
Good. Rhodey's Jam Cave has joined the chat.
Hey, Rhodey.
And he had commented on videos. He goes, I missed the live stream. So we got enough people in here. I tell you what, I swore I almost never was going to do another live stream because, well, Mitch is used to it. For a year.
Well,
we did this shit.
Start getting burned out a little bit.
I know, but listen, for a year you were a very good sport because now tonight I'm just cheers with iced tea. I just finished late dinner with my wife. I cooked on the grill. My wife's having some back issues, so she's not cooking, and but usually I'm drinking, and I have a real bad habit of ignoring, interrupting.
You?
Well, so the last live stream that I did it with Jesse, Jesse's Guitars, and he's not watching tonight. Him and Julie are in Cumberland, Maryland. They're at their vacation place. They kind of like have a second home in Western Maryland, and they're out there, and they're going to see a band tonight, so they're not going to be here. So I hope he watches the replay. So I whereas you just you were a good sport and just said, well, Don's an asshole. He's going to do that to me. He's going to ignore
I
me.
didn't say that.
Well, you didn't say it out loud, but I'm sure if you watched any of the replay, I used to watch the replays of the streams, and it would make me almost want to throw up.
Yeah, you would tell me the next day. You would always apologize.
I apologize, but anyway, Jesse took me to task the next day.
Oh, really?
Oh my God. Well, he was trying to tell a story about one of his guitars that he was working on or bought or whatever, and and I went back and watched the replay of it. It's like I took it down. It was so bad. It's like I said, yeah, okay, and then I completely ignored it or changed the subject before he even finished the stuff. It was terrible.
You took the video down?
Oh yeah.
Oh, no wonder I never saw it because I didn't think I didn't. What I saw, there was nothing wrong. I didn't know.
Oh
that.
my God!
I didn't know you took it down.
It made my stomach turn watching it. It's like, of course, and that night I was fairly buzzed. You know, Jameson. Yeah. But I did my Jameson today, and y'all have heard. I live in this town, Catonsville, and we got a music store up the street I can walk to. It's hard to buy anything there other than strings or a strap. You know, it's hard to go in there and really try to buy something. They're not very good at sound. They don't have but anyway, it's called Music City here because there's like across the street, there's a used guitar, the Guitar Exchange. And then further up the street, there's an Appalachian acoustic guitar store. So Catonsville's known for music. Well, they had an event today with like 4 outdoor stages with like 28 different bands. I didn't even know about it until the other day. My buddy who lives, north of here, another county, said, "You going to go down to it?" I said, "Oh, probably not," but he wanted to go. So I met him. I rode my e-bike up there, which was cool. And it's a half mile ride. But so I had several Jamesons for that. But I crashed, had a nice nap, and there's Charles. He said
Charles.
Hi, Charlie.
Hey, Charlie, and Mark Tanner. How you doing, Mark? Haven't long time no see.
Welcome to the chat, Charlie. I don't your new name, but we haven't done one for a while, have we, Mitch?
No, it's been I would say I want to do it, but then I get tired. Now I've been real busy. My wife, in case people don't know, in here, she had knee replaced surgery. Today is day what's it? Saturday. It's day 17.
26.
Yeah, she's day 17 out of surgery, and
27.
So she's doing well. I mean, she still has to use a walker, and she still gets in pain. But she's doing good. She's ahead of most people her age, and she's ahead. She's doing really good.
Oh, and Les Nagy joined the chat. Hey, Les.
Hey, Les. How you doing?
Oh, the dog paws in. I saw Woof from Rick Hefner, and I missed it. Boy, the chat's going fast. That's cool.
Very good. Very good.
So I've been playing. So she's doing good.
She's doing good. I mean,
now she's doing therapy
just
a couple days a week.
A couple days a week, and she'll do some stuff in here, but she gets knocked out easy, right? And once she takes Oxy.
Well, we're not youngsters anymore, man.
No, we are not. She takes oxycodone, and once she gets off of that, she can drive. She should be able to drive. And she's like down to some days she don't even take it, but she'll take it when today she has therapy because what they do. She's like really sore after what she does in there, and they'll stretch it and everything and kind of. But what blows my mind. She had it was on a Wednesday. I guess she had her operate. It was like 7:30 in the morning, around 9-ish or so. They were done like an hour and a half, 2 hours. And I have to wait until anesthesia wears off. So an hour and a half, 2 hours, they call me back there. And they, she gets out. Then after like another hour after that, they're doing all this stuff. Then she goes to therapy there. She's walking down after, a few hours out of surgery. She's walking up and down the aisle.
You were telling me that.
It just fucking blows my mind. I mean, with the walker and everything, but it still blows my mind.
So you were at the hospital for several hours while the whole operation.
Yeah, the appointment was we had to be there like 5:30, and we got there a little early, 5 o'clock, and they didn't let her leave until 3 o'clock. So we're there like 10 hours.
So did
A
you have
long
to wear a
day.
mask in there the whole time in the hospital?
Yeah, we did. Because one time I
Okay.
forgot to
Oh,
like after I was seeing her, I went back to out in the waiting room. I forgot to put it back on. They yelled at
oh,
me.
Christ! Somebody
Oh,
probably
they
had a
weren't.
heart
They
attack.
weren't.
Somebody probably had a effing heart attack about
They
them.
weren't nasty. They
The
weren't
whole
nasty.
mask.
But here's the thing. You know what happened? I think I told you. Um, Before the surgery, they're giving these medications. You know, there's this one medication taken by mouth, a pill. It's supposed to keep the bleeding down. Anyway, it got stuck on her throat. They had to do the freaking Heimlich there.
Unbelievable.
She's telling me that, you know, they called me back there before the surgery, and she's like, looked like I could tell she was crying. I said, what happened? So she's telling me that she was choking on the pill they gave her. And I said, why didn't you tell them to? Because a lot of times she'll cut pills in half. She wasn't even thinking
Right.
about it.
Yeah.
And she thought she was going to die before she had the surgery. It was terrible, but everything went well after that. So
Laurie's
doing good.
mishmash is in the house, folks.
Hey, Laurie.
What's happening, Laurie? I'm
Laurie,
sitting here. I'm sitting here on the edge just so I don't block out your Laurie's mishmash guitar producing dummy.
Yeah, sorry for not commenting on some of your stuff. You put stuff. I can't keep up. You're so fast with your
She's
videos.
she's the collaboration queen, man.
She is the collaboration queen, without a doubt,
for sure,
and very good at it. Very good at it.
Yeah, she's real good at these things, which I never. I really should get this thing out. I should get this thing out and play with it.
Me too.
I've had it for like 6 months now, and I've probably played it like.
I think I used mine one time.
It just kind of. I can't figure out how to check because it's got a lot of neat sounds, but I can't figure out how to sync the. I got it because it's got bass line and drum tracks, and I thought I could use that instead of just using my Trio Plus all the time to make video. You know, to do jams. Mm-hmm. But I can't figure it out.
And is that there's no USB connection?
Yeah, oh yeah, I can hook. It's USB. I haven't got that far with the USB, but I can. You know, it's got outs, so I can get stereo outs of that, and it'll sound good if I ever figure it out. But
a lot of those still have a MIDI connection, so a little separate connection, and your dolls will recognize it. Yeah.
So, all right. So I have show and tell.
There you go.
It isn't guitar related. You know, I'm a golf nerd. Y'all know that. So, why don't you show us? Well, because I think.
All right. Yeah. Mute yourself. Mute yourself, and I'll mute myself. And I'm gonna.
Oh shit, Mitch. All right. So I got to go into settings, right?
No, you'll see it. Do you see your video on the bottom? Oh, you don't see it. You have to see.
You'll go to audio and just turn it all the way down, right?
You could do it that way, or you should have a mute too. I could do it. I'll meet you here. All right.
So here's my new toy, folks. It is my robot caddy. See, whoa. Turns on a dime. He'll dance. He's a good dancer. And so when I'm playing golf, I can just have him carry my clubs. Stops on a dime. Here's Gypsy Dog. She's observing. Here we go. Come on, Gyps. Let's go back. Here he goes. What do you think of that, Gyps? Huh? Look how fast that thing goes. The dog, the out back door. Here, I bring it all the way back. What do you think, Gyps? Look, it comes back. How cool is that? That is very cool. The dogs are intrigued by it. I can go real fast or real slow. I like it slow. Turns. A little too much turn there. Here we go. So I have a robotic caddy. All right, that's enough. That's enough. So anyway, that's my new toy, folks. Now let me bring up pop-up chat. And my doggy daughter. How's your dog doing? Skylar, right?
Good. Yeah, she's doing good. She got age is starting to creep up on her.
Yeah.
She's getting a little arthritis, I think.
I dread
She's
that day, but Gypsy's still young. She's only like 5, I think. Six.
she's
6.
nine. Yeah, Scholar's 9. Yeah.
Yeah, it is the
Yeah.
rockin' robot, Dwight, for sure.
I thought it was cool. I mean, I got a kick out of your cart. Really cool. I need one for the trash cans to move 20 feet. That's all I got to put it out.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's my new toy.
No new music stuff. No
But
guitars.
I'll tell you what. I'm jonesing for this R2.
Hey, R2.
I missed your guys' stream last night, R2. What time they go? What time did you guys go on? Midnight? Our time, midnight. It said 7
They were
hours
on for a
ago.
while.
It said 7 hours ago. I was up this morning around. I got on my. I didn't get on my computer till like 7, and I saw the replay, and it said 7 hours ago. But
they were on for a while, a good while. I don't know what time
they
he
went
started.
on real late. They went on real late, right? I went to bed around 11 o'clock last night.
Probably after 9, 10 o'clock our time. I don't know,
Okay,
or when I noticed it, or I was there late.
I think Dave's Mountain Time, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
He's not West Coast time, but he's not.
Yeah. Central or something.
Central time, whatever it is.
Right.
So I watched some of it. They were talking. What are those EVH guitars? Is that what it is? That's what I was watching.
Yeah.
Dave played a little bit, and then R2
he's showing all his EVH guitars. And
EVH,
they're really, cool. Really nice.
And I would get one of those. I'd consider one of those, except I can't do the locking nut thing. I can't. I had that Paul Reed Smith, the Torero. Like Dave has one, the Torero, or he did, and I don't like tuning it up with those little things at the bottom down by the bridge.
Yeah, well, you can. Of course, my EVH has it. It's not that bad. It's you can, initially tune it up with the locking nuts.
Tighten it up. You sold your EVH.
No, the Ibanez.
Oh, the Ibanez. Oh.
Yeah, I just couldn't. The neck was real. I mean, it sounded good, but it was like the action was never the way I wanted it to. I don't know how many times but the neck was so thin, and I'm just glad I got what I asked for.
I think Hack had one for a while and sold it, but I always thought that sounded really good. I'm pretty sure Hack had one. Johnny Kramer's in the house. Hey, Johnny, what's happening?
Johnny, long time no see. How are you? Johnny Kramer.
Oh, is Hack? Are you still in the house? Hack's last original was really good. Well, all his originals are good, but his last one was exceptionally good.
His brother does his editing for him.
Yeah.
And he's like a master at. He uses Logic Pro. He's a master at it. Not to mention, he's a great guitar player too.
Yeah, he's a good guitar player.
Yeah.
Dennis Hack's still there. Hey,
he had a Jackson for a bit.
Jackson. So the Jackson. I thought you had one of those.
Ibanez.
No, I thought he had one of those EVH things.
He had he had the good one. He had a Ernie Ball. I think it was
Ernie Ball. That's what it was.
Yeah,
he had
I was
always surprised that you got, but he's always changing. That I think for a while there, that was his gigging guitar for the bar where you don't want something to happen to your guitar. I get mixed up. Hack goes through a lot of guitars.
He's got that Fender Fedora.
I thought he got rid of that.
He got rid of the Mexican.
Strat. That's right. He got rid of the Strat.
I like mine. See, I got rid of the Ibanez. I got a Mexican Strat. I really like it.
Hack's a super sport. Okay. Yeah, well, there's Investigator Services. We are still watching. Where's the beef? If your wife isn't feeling, I'd be happy to. Oh, all right. Here we go.
She's trying to get rid of this guy, right? No, that's Laurie playing around. That's a joke.
Laurie.
Yeah, and my wife found out. Laurie, my wife found out about it, and she was not happy about it. She saw some of our texts. Oh my gosh, I had to explain that to her. We're just joking around.
Oh my!
She looked some of our private messaging. Oh my God!
Mitch was having a texting affair apparently.
It's just all joking. I mean, no, it's honestly, it's all,
I
it's
understand.
joking. She would say stuff like, "I would come back there." That's all it was.
Gotcha.
And
All right.
oh my gosh, she.
Well, you fooled me there, Laurie.
I felt so bad. She was so upset. But she understands. No, she believes. She knows. I'm joking around.
God.
Just joking, like joking with Laurie. It's like you're joking around with the guys. You know, she's like one of the guys. She's like one of the guys.
She is one of the guys.
Right. So that's all. I just joking around.
This Blackjack guitar. What's happening?
Hey, Blackjack.
Yes, black. That's what it is, right? Blackjack guitar. Yeah. Get that.
All right. Here's a dilemma we got. Don just put a video up recently, right? And what was it called?
I'm happy. I'm simple. I'm in E minor.
And it's not even been, what's it, 5 days, 4 days?
About a week.
How many views you got on it?
Over 2,000. 2,000.
Can you believe that?
2023 when the show started.
And you've never had nothing like that before.
No. Well, it's kind of weird because I turned 65 on August 3rd this month, and I did I'm 65 and still alive. And that got for me, if I get 100 views or more than 100 views, then that's really good for my channel. I've only had 350 subs. Well, now I got 380 subs, and I don't hashtag anything on my videos, try to get more views. But for some reason, I've been recommended all of a sudden quite a bit. And I mean, now look, it's a 3-minute, it's kind of like an instrumental song that I made up. Okay.
Right.
But it's only 3 minutes instead of my usually 5 minutes, maniac jam that I do, just doesn't really make sense. And a lot of minimal clams on this one. It's only 3 minutes and 30 some seconds, I think. The average view time is 52 seconds. So a lot of people are clicking it. They're not into guitar. No, I don't want to watch it. Bullshit. So, but some people do watch it, obviously, but it's very uncanny that I got 2,000.
And it's weird. I told you I did that A minor jam. That's what I think it's what an A minor jam. That was it. I think I put some hashtags there like a Logic Pro or whatever, I believe. I got 1,100 and some on there, which was way good for me.
The only video I ever got that got maybe in the 300s, I think, or whatever, was when I got the Lawler pickups in my I put them in the Epiphone ES335 copy, the Epiphone Dot or whatever they call it. Mm-hmm. And because I had Lawler in the title, and kind of did a review of them, okay, I got a lot of views. Because if somebody's looking at Lawler pickups, and they watch a couple Lawler videos or whatever, right, I guess I get recommended next time they turn on, YouTube. So that I understand, trust me, I do terrible reviews because I have no idea what I'm talking about. And, my playing is, especially on something like that, it's just suspect at best. But, now I did that short thing, because the salesman at the Sam Ash store down in Clearwater used my phone to do the video of me and Paul Lou.
Right.
Okay. And that got I think 1,300 some views, but that was
short. Good.
So the shorts come up, more people are going to have a chance to see it. If you do one of those shorts, and I don't even understand how I guess because
it's got to be under a certain amount of time,
and it's got to be done with a phone, I think.
Right. It does.
Vertical instead of
exactly.
So, but and I thought that was funny that me and Paul teased and we went virtual.
Well, I follow these instructors, whatever. And this one guy I follow a lot. He's really good guitar instructor. If anybody's into theory, you want to learn theory, this guy, he's second to none the way he explains it. It's like, we have Rick Beato, which he's wonderful, great, great musician. But it's like, when Rick's talking, you're like, what did he just say? But when Brian says the same thing, Brian Kelly, zombie music, or zombie guitar, he just makes it so easy so you can understand. So the next time he has a sale, he has a one-time fee on his site. And next time he goes, well, I missed it this time. I kept on doing it. But the next time he goes, on sale, I'm going to buy it. And it's no subscription. It's like a one-time fee. But he gives so much stuff away for free. I learned a lot of my stuff, for theory. Not that I actually apply it, but I understand a lot of it, and he makes it really easy to understand. It's Brian Kelly. Oh, here on YouTube. Check
Paul
him
Lou
out.
says YouTube recommends people not. Paul, your videos are good, man. You should do more of them, and you should play
Oh,
more leads, Paul, because you're a better lead player. To give yourself credit.
Don. Actually, Brian was saying what he's been having trouble with some of his videos. So what he's been doing, he's been changing the name, and he, of course, he puts the thumbnail, and he'll have nothing to do. He did the same video twice, but he put a different name and he put a thumbnail, and I forgot what and the thumbnail it's got like 10,000 views on it.
Is
Whereas
that
the
right?
regular video, yeah, it's you got to do like a clickbait
Yeah.
clickbait type of
Right.
thumbnail up, and
So
I think it
anyway,
helps for some reason.
I've been procrastinating, but I do want to do another video just to see, get back to reality and get my 70, 80 views, and maybe get to
Oh
100.
no, dude!
But so that's kind of crazy. What
Thanks,
about? Are
Johnny.
you thinking about, like, if you start? You got a few more months of cutting grass. You get kitty build up. What's your next? What's on
Oh,
the list?
I spend it. It usually gives me something. I spend
Uh,
it. I don't
all right.
save it. But
Okay.
I was looking. I follow these user groups on Facebook, right?
Right.
And I follow you heard of Firefly Guitars.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's a couple of them on there, and guitars under 250. Anyway, and there's some people on YouTube. There's this one called Festi Guitars, I believe it is. I saw some really good reviews, and the cheapest they had one for
Oh, you were telling
140,
me about that. You were telling me about that the other
140
day.
bucks, and people don't have to do anything to it. And I said, I almost got one of those, but I don't want to be stuck just in case stuck with
Let
something
me
I
tell you
wasn't going
something.
to
For
use.
those price points of the Firefly and this other brand you're talking about, if you
Yeah,
can get one that I mean, you got to buy it, I guess, online.
yeah, yeah,
Hit or miss. But if you get one that feels good, but you're not real crazy about the pickups, let me tell you something.
yeah.
You
That's what most
start
people
off
do.
at a couple $200 or $300, and then you go spend $200 or $300 and put some good pickups. There's
Yeah,
DiMarzio pickups are very affordable. One day I'll get the Gelvin out, and I got 3 of them in there. I never play the goddamn thing. I don't even know why I wait. But those let me tell you, Lawlers aren't cheap, but they're more expensive than those guitars. But they'll change. They're. I think that Epiphone really sounds as good or better than my Les Paul. I just like the Les Paul because it's badass.
Laurie, I always use a thumbnail. Always use a thumbnail.
I've never put a thumbnail in any of my videos. That's why
Yeah,
I got 2,000 views. Just
yeah, I always use a
doesn't
thumbnail.
make sense. And really, most of the people that are viewing it aren't into music, because if they were, if they liked the song, I'd have more thumbs up, which I
I
don't
don't
care
know.
about, and I'd have more subs, which I don't care. I mean, it's great to have lots of subs. Don't misunderstand me, but I
Right.
don't do this to get a lot of subs. I have no desire to be monetized, and I know I'm not going to make any money. Christ, if you can do something that gets you 10 to 20,000 subs, and you put out a lot of videos and get a lot of watch time, you might get a few dollars. But
Well, since we stopped doing our show, I don't even have enough. I wasn't even getting. I think you need 4,000 hours. I don't even have
yeah,
that now.
I know I'm nowhere near that.
Maybe lately with the few videos I put up, but
Right.
I know mine dropped because we weren't when we're doing those shows every week, but not anymore.
Right.
But
But
anyway,
see, when I do a normal video and I got my 80 to 100 views, okay, the watch time of a 5-minute jam that I generally do is like 2.5 minutes.
mhm.
So people, but like I said, this 3-minute video, the average watch time is 52 seconds.
Six String Brian, how are you, buddy?
Hey,
Haven't
Brian,
seen
what's
you in a
going on out
while.
there? Hey, Brian, you should go back and watch. I got a toy. I'll bet you don't have this toy because I don't think you play golf. I got a robotic uh, push cart. So instead of pushing it, because I'm too old. Like, I like to walk when I play golf, but I'm getting too old. Like, some of these courses have hills, and pushing that cart up the hills.
So you used it already?
No, I just got it. It
Oh,
just came. Jesse
will
dropped it
last
off.
all 9? Will all last all 9 or 18 holes? Or
Oh yeah.
okay.
Yeah. But it's got to. You take the battery off and then you charge it, and then the
Hmm.
remote control you got to charge. The remote control
Right.
you can charge USB through the computer. The battery you have to charge. AC. through normal plug-in. But it does it overnight. So, oh, you did see the robot card. Okay, cool. I bet you don't have one of those, Brian.
So Gypsy liked it, huh?
Not really. I don't know. She barks at it. But she'll chase it. But like I'll get on the e-bike and ride the e-bike out back on the grass, and she loves it. It's good. I like to get her some exercise so she doesn't get too chubby, and because I don't walk her that much. We got a big backyard. She goes out there.
I'm bad. Well, I'm bad. That's my downfall. I like to eat. Yeah.
We all have our vices, dude. We all have our vices. And by the way, folks, I'm sorry if I'm ignoring the chat and there's anybody say, because I'm doing my best not to interrupt Mitch all the time. It's let me tell you something. I used to always when the maybe 2-3 years ago when the live streams first started and Brian and Dave were doing their thing and Hack was doing his, Dave Stafford and R2 and what's the other guy? The truck driver.
Joe Wentz.
Joe. How can I forget that? Joe, when they were doing their show, I would get frustrated sometimes because you type in a comment and they're ignoring me. But then
it's hard to keep track.
It's very hard. So once you start doing, you realize you appreciate what these guys, everybody's done in these live streams. It's very difficult to run a show like Mitch does because usually when we do our show, it's on Mitch's channel. Mitch is, throwing in a video or something every once in a while, being interrupted or ignored by me. And then, so you got to keep the flow going. We're talking, but, so while Mitch is talking, I'm trying to read the chat. I'm completely ignoring him. He might be talking to him. I'm not even addressing him. It's a very hard, you're doing three things at once. You're watching the chat. You're trying to. Yeah,
we never did anything that fancy. But talking about Dave Stafford show, he would put up these funny videos. They would do these skits, just like when Hack and Brian Stewart,
the wireless connection, whatever.
Right, and Dave Reese, yeah,
Picks and Paints.
Picks and Paint. What was the name of I got the too short. What was the name of the show? Somebody will say it in here.
Wireless something.
Yeah, I got
it called?
Somebody will mention here. I forget. I got the only two hoodies that they sold, but now too small.
It's very hard to keep up with the chat. Try to say something that's semi-interesting and doesn't put everybody to sleep, or
live wires.
There you go.
R2's not that old yet.
Thanks.
He don't forget things like we do. Yeah, same with that. I forget left and right. Did I tell you I got a new webcam? No, just joking. I'm joking.
So how many goddamn cameras do you have? Are you past 6? Half a dozen?
Oh yeah, way past. Yeah, counting the Sony, the one I paid 500 and some. But I can make these look as good as the mirrorless camera.
There's
if you do it right. Hey, Michael.
Yeah, I'm going to say Michael because I
Lappensy. Michael Lappensy.
I cannot remember how to say his last name.
You ought to check it. I don't know if you ever check him out. He's got a really good voice, man. And he really sings and plays really good. Yeah,
absolutely. So, but what's new? Somebody, it's funny. I don't know if it was an Oriole game. No, on the radio. Somebody on the radio. On the sports talk, they were talking. Somebody was from Hanover, Pennsylvania. They were talking about Hanover.
Oh, what were you listening to? What was it?
I don't know. They were talking about Hanover, and or maybe I saw a comment. I don't know what, but you have a couple of like the pretzel place outlets or whatever.
Snyder's and Utz.
They were talking about that. About that.
Utz potato
what do they call those stores? You don't see them. They used to have Pepperidge Farm and different ones different places.
Yeah, I mean, supposedly they here it's called the snack capital of the world. I don't know. I mean, that was a nickname from around here, but they bought up a lot of like Snyder's is actually it's Campbell's now. I think Campbell's bought them out because now instead of you go by there, they have an outlet store. It doesn't say it says Campbell's now.
Yeah, for you people at it that aren't local, Snyder's is big pretzels. I don't know if they have them in your area or not, but the Snyder's pretzels were big forever around here. Another new name, Dixie Overland. What's happened, Dixie?
I don't know who that is, but they say I know snacks. Well, I do. I mean,
I don't know if that's nice, but yeah, hey,
oh, I like
I
to.
do
Yeah,
snack.
I like my food.
I like these new pretzels that extra salt on them. I love those things.
Yeah,
But yeah,
Hershey's about 40 miles from me. R2. It's about 40, 45 miles from me. Oh, hey. All right, I know. Yeah, I know Dixie Overland. Yeah, he's my. I met him several times. He's
okay,
been one of
okay.
my tech buddies from years ago, and
Uh,
he's got a he has a nice living. He flies planes. He flies people around. That's what
Oh
he does.
wow, wow.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you know when you bring up your computer, I don't know what you all, but when I open up my computer downstairs, I think it's MSN. It's got all these little kind of like YouTube suggestions, video suggestions. It's got news story suggestions from everywhere, from CNN to Fox to this to that, and they always have something like it, secrets that bartenders don't want you to know, or secrets that RV employees don't want you to. There's all these things, and you open it up, and you got to scroll through it, and then, of course, a lot of commercials.
By
But
the way, I'm going to interrupt you real quick
good, good.
before Dixie Overland leaves. By the way, Fred, if you're listening, you're still here. I think Podnuts is dead. I went on there the other day. There's nothing recently that was put up there, as far as I know. I mean,
The
there's
old
still
time,
stuff up there, but nothing. It was a tech site we all belong to. I
was the
mean,
older guy? Was he an older guy?
no. It was this guy had this tech site. He would do all these different shows, mainly audio, different
Right,
podcasts,
right.
different subjects,
Uh-huh.
and we all met. Like a lot of the people we go to
Right.
these shows, we all met in Columbus,
Okay.
Ohio, several years ago at a Linux Fest. Anyway, but it seems like that there's no more shows going on
Oh
up
no.
there.
Well, I hope he just got burned out and quit and still alive. You don't want anybody to be dead.
Well, no, I hope not, because he lives. The guy that owns it now, he lives near me. He lives in Joppatown,
Right.
and anyway,
So anyway, I got bad news for everybody because everybody
oh,
uses Hershey's syrup, right? So this is the one thing is like lowest quality chocolate candy, lowest quality candy. So you scroll through and it tells you like a lot of candies aren't very good for you, or some of them aren't even. So this is a shocker. It was a shocker to me. Hershey syrup, you put on your vanilla ice cream, or you make
mm-hmm.
milkshakes with, or whatever. It's there's no real chocolate in it.
What's in
It's
it? Oh,
art.
it's not real. It's
It's
artificial.
not. It's art. It's artificial. It's not real chocolate. That shocked me. I still, when I make a milkshake, I'm using Hershey's because I love to
Yeah,
make
yeah, yeah.
milkshake.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love milkshake. Chocolate milkshake. But that was a shocker. And like Reese's peanut butter cups, the chocolate in that is low quality. One of the brands of candies that you get, like that are supposed to, people pay a lot of. I don't want to say Mac, and I don't know what, I can't remember the name. I wish I could remember the name of it. I should have saved this, but it's not even their chocolate. It's made for them at Hershey's plant. Hershey makes it for these people, but it goes under a name. It's one of those higher dollar chocolates, in the candy thing at the grocery
Mm-hmm.
store. Some are cheap, like your Reese's or your Hershey, Kisses or whatever, Snickers, Milky Ways, whatever. Uh, it's pretty shocking, you know, things that we normally
I like
everyday
those.
things.
Those M&M. You got the M&Ms and M&M almonds. I
Yeah,
love it.
yeah.
Oh my god, I love it. I got a bag of them, man, and I can eat so
I've
much
never
at
done
one
the
time.
M&M almonds, but
Oh,
that's it. That's in it. I'm surprised they don't have a commercial with the peanuts and the almonds
well,
fighting.
you
You don't
eat
even
way
see M&M
healthier than
commercials
me.
anymore. Maybe they were considered racist. I don't know.
You're built
What
like
happened?
you're built like an 18-year-old.
Well,
I'm built like an 80-year-old.
so now that I turned 65,
Oh,
I
by the way, Don,
qualify.
I am
Right.
67. I'm not 68. I want to
Okay.
get that straight. I'm
Did I
telling
say
everybody I'm going to be
68?
68. I
Oh,
don't,
yeah.
I
Well,
don't
we
know.
we talked about that the other day. You
Yeah,
said what
yeah,
year
yeah.
you were born. I said Mitch, I'm 57. I'm 60.
I,
Well, anyway.
I'm thinking I
So
was going to be 68, really, for a while.
well, you lose track. You do
I'm
lose track.
67.
And you're only
I don't even want to think about it. That's all.
you're only as old as you feel. But
Right.
so I haven't been to a doctor for like 15 years.
Oh,
And
that's no.
the last
I
doctor
go a lot. I got to go.
was
I'm
my
going.
wife's doctor, but he retired, so she's had two other, So I figure since now that I qualify for whatever Medicare, yeah, Medicare,
Right.
I should have a doctor in case I ever do
Yeah,
have to
you
go to the
got to.
hospital.
I got a nice one
You
up
got to
here.
have, because they always ask you who's your doctor. It's like retired. You put that doesn't go over good. Like when I go to the eye doctor or the dentist, whatever.
I'm going to put
So,
this. I'm going to put this out. So I've been on prostate medicine. That's all I'm saying.
oh, jeez.
But I
So,
stopped taking it
well,
because it didn't. But it didn't help.
didn't help. Didn't help. All
No.
right, well,
No.
so I was convinced I wanted to get a doctor, and I hope this doesn't offend anybody, but I wanted a doctor that I could understand because I went to this like uh what's the skin doctor called? Dermatologist. I could
Right.
hardly understand Dr. Fam. I could hardly understand him. It's like and Janet, my wife goes to a lot of doctors. She's got different, this and that with and between her cardiologist and you can't understand them. So I was determined to get somebody that was just like, that I
That could speak
whatever.
English.
Exactly. You know,
You're trying to be nice about it.
I'm
Yeah, I
trying to
know.
be
I know
nice
what you're
with that.
saying.
I don't want to in this day and age, Christ, you,
I mean,
you can't look at somebody wrong, you get in
I
trouble.
got this
But
I got this young guy up here, and I mean, I had like a couple moles on my back. He cuts it
yeah,
off right there. Like my wife
yeah,
she saw something on my back was infected, and
yeah.
he snips it off right there. But
Well,
I'm going to have
yeah.
a full physical and sometime in
Yeah,
October.
well, I need to have that and get the blood test and all. And then, I mean, the last time I went to Janet's doctor, he said your cholesterol's high. I mean, I'm
Mine is.
skinny
Yeah, it doesn't mean you can still be skinny.
well,
I have high.
yeah,
I'm
well,
on medication for it when I remembered it.
they want to put you on whatever those
Lipitor.
things
I'm on
are,
Lipitor.
Lipitor or whatever. It's
Statins. Yeah.
statins. And I said, okay, well, I'll pass, but I'll go diet. And so for the longest time, I started eating a lot of. All we had for dinner was chicken, but I never
Yeah.
went and got my blood retest. So anyway, I turned 65 August 3rd, July 30th. I decided to look for a doctor. I found one right away, and it's at MedStar through that MedStar thing, and that's who I got my vaccinate, the COVID vax through
Right.
MedStar. I figured,
Right.
well, they've got all my information, should be easy. So you know what my appointment is? They take and the girl said, yeah,
November.
he takes that. Well, not quite, but September 27th.
Okay.
So you make an appointment to go see a doctor. It takes 2 months to get in to
Hey,
see
my
him.
God, I call up with a problem.
And apparently
They
that's
say, can you make
what I
it in
need.
an hour? Yes, I'll be right there. It's like
That's
down the street from
well,
me.
you're in a smaller area,
Yeah,
less
yeah, yeah.
populated area. It's
Yeah, when I used to go to the Maryland doctors, Baltimore County, oh my gosh, I get an appointment, and I'd be waiting there 2 hours before, even after my appointment, a lot of time. Great doctor, great, but
somebody brought up retirement. Let me tell you something. I'm one of the maybe few. I think retirement's the greatest thing in the world if you're healthy. I
yeah,
think I'm healthy. I shouldn't be with smoking these fucking things, but all I do is play golf. I garden, garden when I say garden, put mulch out, weed, cut the
well,
grass, weed whack, and all that stuff. And
yeah, I can't get on my knees, so I can't do any weed. I weed whack, cut the grass. That's about it.
yeah.
But if I was thinner, I probably could do more. But it's very difficult for me to get up. But I did. Like we got these hedges, and it was coming over on the little sidewalk, and I did trim that. I got one of the electric trimmers. So Market, because she's using that walker to make things easier for her.
Did you hurt your back doing that last year?
Well, in the back we have this back, but now they're doing it. They have this.
Oh, okay.
They sold out, so this big outfit bought it, and we complained
okay.
about it. Now they're doing it. Yeah, we don't
Okay.
do. I don't do it.
You hurt your back last year or something.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. You're right. I did.
Yeah, I remember.
But I get a little winded when I'm done cutting the grass. Even though it's not that much, but like I said, I got some issues going on. I'll find out and October. But anyway, I know we don't talk about sports too much, but we have this, we have this local team in Baltimore, and which they've been the laughing stock for the last
hon.
4 or 5 years. For some reason, they're like seven games over 500 now. I believe it is.
It's incredible.
Maybe they have nobody's that good on their team. Their pitching's been very good.
For the last 3 or 4 years, the thing you look forward to is like how quick were they going to lose 100 games?
Right, it's not going to happen this year.
And I mean they're over 5. They're like 2.5 games out of the wild card. And hold on a second. Let me go to MLB search. And they were. Oh, let me refine this. In the 6th inning, they were winning 3-0. Bottom of the 8th, 3-1. Because they might win again against Houston, but it's a bunch of minor leaguers. They have like, there's probably if you were even into baseball, unless you were a big fantasy nut, you wouldn't know. But maybe 2 people on the Orioles. Odor, who was with the Yankees, I think, most recently. And the
leadoff hitter,
the pitcher Lyles.
Oh, I never heard of him.
Everybody else has been on the team through the minor league system. So they got this guy from the Houston Astros who's like one of these sabermetric, the guys. They go through
general manager.
And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, in the last 3 years since he's been here, 4 years, we have the best minor league system in baseball, and the kids they're bringing up are like their first round draft choice from 2 years ago. The guy's a stud catcher. He's a great catcher, and he can hit.
2 days ago, we were a strike away from losing the game. Right, so they put a pitch hitter up. The guy come up from the minor leagues. He got 2 strikes on him. Actually, he popped one up. The guy dropped it and foul territory.
It should have been 3 outs. The Orioles lose the game.
The next pitch, he hit it out to tie the game up. Then I think we got a run.
His first major league home run sends the game into extra innings, and then in the 11th inning, we won.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And I gave up after the 8th inning. I figured no way they're going to win this game.
I think what makes it different is they put that left field wall back about 10 feet or whatever it was. Exactly. I think that's helping.
That's helping a lot.
Yeah, no cheap home runs.
It's like they got a mini green monster now in left field, but it's further back, and
right. But I'm into football. I know you are, and I'm going to be. I don't watch baseball. I'll watch the replays or something. But football, come Sunday, a week from Sunday, I'll be sitting.
Yeah,
I'll be watching game after game.
Ravens right now are playing the ex-Redskins, now the Washington Commanders. What a fucking name for a football team, the Commanders. Get out of here. They're the Redskins. But it's the last preseason game, but nobody's even, the second stringers aren't even playing out.
I thought Lamar was going to start. I don't know how many plays. No, Carball, I saw the article. I don't know if I did read the article.
No, Huntley started. Lamar didn't play.
Okay.
You could
he shouldn't play.
Any of you Ravens fans, enjoy this year with Lamar, because I think this is his last year. He don't want to play Baltimore.
Especially if he don't get that if he stinks up the joint, he ain't going to get a big thing anyway.
Well, I think he's trying to do it without an agent. And, we're not going to talk sports. We're not going to talk sports. We'll chase everybody.
We're done. We're.
So I always ask this question, and then I always ignore the chat. Has anybody bought a new guitar, or piano, or drums, or new pedal? That's one thing I don't have to worry about is pedals, man. The Helix is like 1,000 pedals in one. I love the thing, man.
I put new guitar strings on my Les Paul.
Oh, I got those. I think I have some of them.
Mine came with, they were
I got the
946. Yeah. 946.
So what do you
not 946, not 942.
Mine are 942.
Yeah, but my Les Paul came with this. I didn't realize it, right? So I put just regular 942s, but I put this back on it, and I like it actually.
I think I had gotten some of the hey, anybody remember Ernie Ball's Slinkies?
These yeah.
I got it like, well, these are, but one time I kept, when I had that the Gibson the guitar I traded Jesse for to get the Gelvin, he took that. I kept breaking the E string, bending it, and
Mm-hmm.
so I went up to Bill's and got like 10. I bought 10 E strings, high E,
Mm-hmm.
the 9. I still have some of those left.
I hardly
BJ
ever,
Kobe, what's up, man?
I hardly ever break a string. Once in a while, not very often.
Oh, Hack bought a Earthquaker Devices plumes pedal for a lead boss. Very cool. Have you demoed that, Hack? You probably didn't. I forgot already. Great in the blues track.
Oh,
Look
what Les is looking for. Oh, I forgot I can do this stuff here.
New acoustic Yamaha.
I forgot about this.
Well, Les, hopefully, especially with an acoustic, but I guess it doesn't matter. But I'm just funny. I'm not buying a guitar online. I got to play it.
I know. I bought. I bought. How many did I buy online? I bought quite a few actually online.
I mean, I got lucky when I bought that Torreira. I bought that through eBay or whatever, and that was a nice guitar and all. But I just couldn't. I couldn't get along with those EMG pickups.
Right.
But the neck and all was good. That was nice. Ebony fingerboard. It felt good.
Were they passive or active pickup? Active pickups on the EMG.
The EMGs are what do they?
Well,
call
they have
that?
both active and passive. Did they take
active.
back?
These are active. These are active. You got it.
So you had to put battery. Yeah, right.
9-volt battery. Yeah. And one time I thought the guitar took a crap and I forgot about the battery. It's like, oh yeah, you got a battery.
Right,
I put a new battery in it, and all of a sudden, loud and proud.
Yeah, a lot of people need to play it first. Everything I got from Sweetwater, which is I think 3 guitars I got from them. See, I got the Ibanez. I got the acoustic. What else did I get from them? Oh, the PRS. And
all right, I got to check out Charlie Gabaldon. Let me do that real quick. All right, you carry on for a minute. I'm gonna search this guy.
Yeah, probably 3 or 4 guitars I got online. But but every guitar I have to have set up. Even the ones I got my SG. Oh, the only guitar I never had set up because it plays good. The SG. It's just played fine off the rack. Really great off the rack. My Gibson SG. Now Don did not get an SG.
Not yet. I
need to play mine. I haven't played it in a while.
I'll tell you, I might flirt with the Epiphone. They got a blue one, and but they got proprietary. All right, I subscribe to Charlie. This should be your 809th sub. Wait a second. Let me get back here. It's I forget what it's got. An ebony fingerboard, but it's got Fishman type pickups or whatever. So I don't know what they're all about. I got to play it. They had one down there at Chuck Levin's, and one day I might just for the hell of it drive down there and play it. I like it. It's $800, and if I don't like if it feels real good and I don't like the pickups, I'll buy some Lawler. I love those Lawler pickups. I'll put a set of Lawlers, have Jesse put Lawlers in there for me, and I'll be under $1,500 and have a nice guitar if I like, but it's got to feel good. Dog Pod's message was retracted. Was that done by a
not by me? He could have done it. He could have done it too.
Did you say something naughty, Doc? I just looked 40 seconds. He's watching. I guess he's watching another video. A typo.
Yeah, I spell bad. I'll delete it sometimes when
Jesus Christ, it takes me. I'm telling you what, I could send a 2-sentence or a 1-sentence text to somebody. It takes me 5 minutes because I don't do the auto correct because it's auto corrected the wrong word sometimes. I read it. It's like that doesn't even make sense, when I read the text that I just sent. So, but I can't. It like on a phone. So if you're texting and like S and A, every time I try to hit an A, I hit the S.
I do that bad.
I try to hit the G, I hit the goddamn.
Yeah, I do the same thing. But here's what
what I've got
What
a pretty big. Can you? No, you can't. It doesn't show. It's
what I hate is it will give you suggestions, and I'll use the suggestion sometime. It only puts a couple of the letter. It don't put the whole thing in. Sometimes I gotta hit it again. That drives. But I have a low
well, that
end
doesn't make any
mower
sense.
roll.
Now,
Low end fan.
now you give me the keyboard I have here on, a regular size keyboard like a typewriter on the laptop I have here, and I'm pretty good. I
Mhm.
might hit a couple, but you
Yeah.
take it all now they make it easy. You could just click it, it's in red, and you click it and it gives you the right spelling. I kind of like that feature on the computers, but
Right.
I uh I am the world's worst texter. And I've got some friends that's all they do is text. They won't answer the phone.
Yeah. Some people are
They'll text, but they won't answer the phone. It's like, call me up.
just speedy as anything.
It's
Um.
crazy. I just, some people, I mean, if it's like their phone's attached to their, brain, they can't be away from their phone.
mm,
Doc says he's got more jokes from people typos than anything else. Yeah, I'm sure. Because if you use that auto spell or auto correct or whatever when you're texting, you can get the wrong word in there.
yeah. It
You hurt
does.
somebody's feelings.
I always have to proofread and I forget to do it. But I'm such a bad area. Like when my siblings, I get I don't get their taxes, and then I send them something that won't go out. I got to walk around the house, and it's just a pain. It's
That's
just bad.
crazy. Well, you live out in
I'm
God, you live
yeah,
out
yeah,
in God's country, dude. You're
yeah.
not in a big metropolis.
But I can get around Eisenhower Drive, and then it will work. And some
Yeah,
spots work really good. Just not where I'm at.
satellites picks up better in some spots than other, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
All right. What else we got? We've been in an hour. You got anything
Yeah,
else?
no, not really.
No, it's fun. And yeah, reiterate. I got a webcam, got the Logitech Brio. I finally got uh, Final Cut Pro video editor on the Mac working right without crashing because it
All right,
was.
well, hold it. Wait a minute. Now, if you're doing all this video editing, we should be seeing some new videos on the Mitch Heyman channel, right?
I got some. I was
Well,
gonna do some before I was gonna upload some before the show, but I wasn't quite finished. I'll probably do some. I got to take a break because I've been in here literally
quit talking about it and
since
let's put some
noon.
video. Let's get some content out
Oh,
there,
I mean,
Mr.
I got some
Heyman.
reviews. No guitar playing yet. Oh, I did do two in the last last couple of
You're
weeks. I did
good.
put it through.
You're playing good, man. You should do more jams.
I want to do some different stuff, but like I learned all this theory, so I need to apply it and
All right.
try to. That's why I love listening to Jesse because you can see he's doing something different, and it always sounds good.
I'll tell you what, his
He's
last
reaching for something.
his he put he's got a I don't know, some kind of old K guitar.
Right,
And he
right.
did that one song, K's Blues, which he gets tired of me. He got real mad at me because I highlighted it again when we did that live stream. It
Hmm.
was him and me. I think it's a groovy, it's a nice groove, man. And plus what he plays, but the I would love to jam to it. I got to get him to send it to me, and I wouldn't do a video on it because I couldn't begin to match what he did to it. But his last, so that K guitar, he added two more pickups. It was just a single lipstick type pickup on it. Now I think it's
Right.
got three pick. I think I get mixed up. He's got a lot of guitars, but he just did another one, and I was listening. He did a tune, and he had a lot of problems with it, um, getting it to put it
He
together with the editing. But he finally got it together. So he was mad about it or something. I forget what the name of the video. It's his last
right.
video, but
It
when
came
he
out
comes
well,
up,
though, really
yeah, it
good,
came out really good. But
really
the
good.
chords and all, he comes up. It's like Hacks originals are like
Hmm.
I don't know where he comes up with all that, because they're complex, they're simple, but they're complex. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right, right.
The chain, all these different chord changes. So everybody do lots of content, put it up there, and I am so far behind on notification. I've got no I got like Dwight Bailey's got a vortex something or other. I'm behind on his. I it just I'm way behind on watching. I don't spend as much time. I'm half burnt out on the whole YouTube thing, but Now that I got 2,000 people watching one of my videos, I guess I got to start doing more content.
Yeah, I need to even like I did the review on the Brio and what you can see, and like I said, I do have a problem when I have the lights on. I'm going to try the USB ports in the back, see if it helps, but
But
not a
really,
big deal.
if I was very cool, which I'm not, I should just not shut my channel down, but just stop doing any videos and go out as my last video having 2,000. Because again, if I get 100 views on one of my jams, that's a lot.
No,
2020, I'm probably at 2025 by now. It just keeps going up.
you got to do that elaborate title or clickbaitish type
The name
title
of the
or something.
title was "I'm happy, I'm simple, I'm an E minor."
I know. I that is.
What's that? I mean, what's that?
And you didn't put no thumbnail up either, did you?
No, and my birthday video I did was I'm 65 and still alive. Somebody commented, he goes, "Can you elaborate on the title of this thing?" I guess they thought I would, maybe I'm sick or something,
Oh yeah.
and I might be.
All right, there's Dave. How you doing, Dave? There's Dave
Dave.
Reese.
Oh, Picks and Paints. Hey, we were talking. His ears are burning. How you doing, Dave? We were talking about live wires earlier. How hard it is to do these live streams.
Yeah.
And be the host or the host, the guest or whatever, and talk, contribute something half worthwhile, and then watch the chat. It's three things.
And plus, they did those elaborate, funny videos. They all
I
did
had
and
trouble
worked on.
chewing gum and walking at the same time, let alone
Me too.
doing one.
Me too.
But I did get taken to task when I.
All right, so I'm going to thank everybody for being here tonight.
All right, got to do it again, Mitch. And
I need to sit with.
Tell Margaret to keep doing well. Do her
I will. I will.
Important,
Yes. Yep.
She's
I will.
probably gonna have to go through it again with the other one down the road here. Right?
Oh, she's talking about that already. Yeah. So, all right, guys. Thanks.
Everybody for popping in and chatting in the chat. And sorry if we ignored you or I ignored you.
We'll try to do more of these more often. Fall's coming, and we'll have some good content to talk about.
Yeah.
So
I think I did a marvelous job of, other than just right now.
Marvelous job. You did a marvelous job
of not interrupting and not ignoring you.
Marvelous job.
That might have to do with drinking just regular old iced tea out of the refrigerator instead of Jameson. But
marvelous job.
Next time I'll be more jovial and have my Jameson going, or my monkey shoulder scotch. Right? We got to get you drunk again, Mitch.
No, I
got to make what were you drinking last time?
Some kind of wine, margarita wine or something. Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, I don't like the after effects.
I gotta get back and watch. I gotta get back and watch that one because that was a good.
Yeah,
that was a good live.
Now I'm not. I always kick myself when I get buzzed or I don't like it.
All right, everybody, sub to everybody. Thanks everybody for coming in. Check out all these folks here. My guitar producing dummies. You got Laurie, YT Jam Tracks, Boomer Bass Meme, Dave Stafford, who was groovy and did a live stream last night. Guitar Hack. Mitch, you need to get shirts.
I need to get.
I'll have a Mitch Heyman. I'll have a Mitch Heyman.
Oh, you mean for us? I wouldn't get a Mitch Heyman. I would get a Don and Mike shirt, not a Mitch shirt. Who in the hell would it? Ugh.
Well, who would wear? I'd buy it. So, anyway, cheers, everybody, and we'll see you next time.
All right, guys. See you later, guys. Bye.
Good night.